We do spend a significant amount of our time thinking about brand strategy. One of the through lines in that work that we do is authenticity.
A brand or a company's ability to present itself authentically and speak to customers in an authentic way is essential to their ability to deliver on any strategies.
I'm wondering if you all would talk a little bit about how you think about building a brand story, whether it's with the brands you've worked on or just in your own lives.
What we want to do is connect to the organizations that we choose to have relationships with, and we want to feel like they share our values.
Building a brand narrative and creating authenticity is really about creating an understanding between consumers and businesses, and being able to span that and kind of understand the place it takes in consumers' minds.
This notion of there's got to be someone in the room advocating for that truth and advocating for the people you serve is so important to keeping the integrity and the authenticity of the brand. Otherwise, you kind of sell out because you've got to get big at all costs.
One of the things that I think is really interesting that all three of you talked about was the customer experience. All of this talks about how to make connections with customers and how important that is for brand authenticity.
As a consumer, you have a lot of choice. If you as the company aren't being authentic and the consumer feels, to your point, there might be something questionable or they can't really trust they know what they're getting, they can just move on very easily to the next best thing.
When you think about customer conversion versus retention and loyalty, where does brand authenticity come into play, and how do you think about it differently on that purpose?
The way I think about it is that authenticity for me is linked with loyalty. When you talk about acquisition, you think about more brand awareness, brand familiarity. Authenticity plays more of a role.
We really appreciate everybody coming out. It just feels good to be in a room talking about stuff like this again. So thank you all so much.